Hey everyone, my name is Alshore94 and welcome back to CSI Dimensions of Murder. At the end of last episode, we had just finished interrogating Patrick Milton, who was the artist who had been working on art pieces for Rachel's wedding. We know that, well, Patrick's got a very big opinion on Rachel. Often had a bit of a temper about her, apparently. So, what have we got then for today's episode? Well, we probably need to go back to the lab and/or Brass's office. We've, I believe, uncovered some more information now regarding the case. You can see here we've got all of these items. We did some tagging in the last episode, but we've got hair found on victim, a photo of a blood splatter pattern, the head wound. We've got a cassette tape as well that we can now analyse. We have victim's fingerprints. So, where does that leave us now? I think we probably need to go back and ask this dude about the hair, maybe. We'd like to go... Oh, can we look at your shoes?
Be my guest.
Excellent. Okie dokie then. So, I take it... Oh, we can... Oh my god. Right. So I think we need to probably swab that, don't we?
We need to detect something before we can collect.
Okay, we need to detect. Got it. Identifies trace amounts of dried blood. That's probably what we're going to be using. We also have reveals latent or washed blood, often in dark areas. We've got brush and powder to enhance fingerprints on wood surfaces. I think then it looks like we're going to be using either Leuco Crystal Violet or Luminol. I suspect it might be Luminol because it's a dark surface.
Close. Try using a similar tool.
Okay, so it's not quite that. Okay. There it is. Nice. Okay, so now we can swab, I'm guessing. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so we now have that piece of evidence. Okay.
I'm sorry, unless you have a warrant, I just can't allow you to go flinging your fingerprint powder around and spritzing your various sprays.
Okay, that's fine. So we've probably now got, I would say, a lot of good information now. That's nothing, is it? No, that's nothing. Cool. Okay, I reckon then we are going to be in a position where we can start to. Oh, is there anything over there? Oh,
A good idea to be thorough, but nothing's there.
cool. No, that's fine. There's nothing there. Excellent. Right, so all that leaves us to do now then, I think we need to go back and we need to go to the lab. We've got a bunch of good evidence for us to start interrogating now and investigating. So why don't we get started on all of that as we go into the lab then. Don't forget that if you like what you see or you like CSI, make sure that you hit the like button down below. And don't forget that if you're new around here, please consider giving us a subscribe. We recently hit 100 subscribers way before the end of this year. It would be awesome if we could get as close to 110 subscribers or 125 subscribers by the end of this year, because we'll be targeting 250 subscribers by the end of 2022. Now then, we've got a comparison microscope, we've got a trace analysis computer, a DNA analysis computer, and a chemical analysis computer. I don't actually know what chemicals we have. I'm assuming we can't. Can we use blood from the wall? Oh, yeah, we have this.
Why don't you try the DNA analyzer?
Yeah, that's probably the better. That's probably the better place to do all that good stuff. Okay. DNA analysis computer. This is going to be nasty, but we've got to do it, haven't we? Right. So we are going to examine the semen from the victim's body. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so let's just give that a look. I'm pretty sure it's that one, but we've got to be thorough with all of this, haven't we? Oh, it might not be that one actually, because you can just see the third column along from the left. They're ever so slightly dull, so it's not quite perfect. That one's not quite I'm using the third column as like a benchmark. That's not quite right either. Oh, that might be it. I reckon it's that one.
So,
Yes.
fiance did kiss and make it tonight. Evidence of sperm shows Mark scored a home run. But look at this. He's got a record with a history of violence. So let's get brass on this bad boy.
Ooh, boom. Okay, but is there anything else that we can analyze? We've got blood on Nathan Ackerman's shoe. Oh, yes, we can. Okay. So let's have a look at this. Then we're going to employ a similar tactic by just examining between what should we use as our column of. I reckon if we use, let's initially use the first column as our gauge point, and then we're going to back that up with, I'm going to say, the third from the right. Those two columns need to match up for the rest of it to work, I reckon. So you can see the first column, it's not quite there. You've got a very faint line at the top of that blue bit, which doesn't exist on the left-hand side. So we're going to move on to the next bit. Now this one's got one little notch on the first column, but it's too high up. So it can't be that one either. Again, too high up on that one, so it's not that one. Oh, that looks promising. But you can see on the third column from the left, and indeed the right, there's a bit of irregularities there, so it's not quite that. And it's not that either. So it's actually none of these. You can see that it matches up on the first column, but when you get to the second column, it doesn't work. Interesting. Okay, so that's useful information to know at this stage. Trace analysis computer, we have fingerprints, shoe prints, search links, and audio. We now actually have a cassette tape.
Message received 3:30 p.m.
Patrick, are you there? I know you're there. Pick up. Damn it, Patrick. This unprofessionalism has to cease. Get down here with that painting and statue ASAP. And if they're not done, you come deal with Rachel Maddox. She's climbing the walls, not to mention my ass. Take half an hour and put some finishing touches on and bring that blasted out. I need her final payment today to cover up well, damn it, just get down here. This witch is finding new depths of unpleasantness, and we have to calm her down somehow. And Patrick, if you're not here within the hour, my next call will be to my attorney to instruct him to sue your egotistical, irresponsible ass. Understood?
Wow.
Wow.
Doesn't sound much like the host and ally we know. Sounds like Ackerman was on the edge.
Okay, cool. I think that's probably our only bit of audio evidence that we actually have. Right? Yeah. Cool. So then why don't we have a look at shoe prints and tire treads, because we've just now got Nathan Ackerman's shoe. Do we have, at a point, do we have victim's fingerprints? So we don't, it's not that. Hair found on victim, no. Blood from the wall, no. Head wound, okay. Yeah, we probably can't do anything with that right now, can we? But I thought we were able to before. Like, were we not able to search? Maybe we weren't. Maybe we weren't. Okay. We also have this set of fingerprints. These victims' fingerprints. Which I probably can't actually do anything with, can I? Not at the moment. There's no other object. I have a fibrous material, though, from the victim's head wound. I think when we had a look at last time, I don't think we could do anything with the ring.
We've done all we can with that item.
Yeah, we don't have anything. That's fine. Search links slash special. Does that mean hair can be analysed?
This should work in the comparison microscope.
Okay, so we'll have a look at that in a little bit then. What else do we have? Oh, the fibrous material.
We've done all we can with that item.
Have we? Okay. All right. So that if that's all done with that, then let's look at the comparison microscope. But I haven't got anything to compare it to, have I? Oh, yes, we do. Okay, so it's not search result A, not B. I don't think it's C. That looks more like it. That's a match.
Squirrel hair. Commonly used to make paintbrushes. Maybe we should find our reclusive artist.
Oh, yes. So we have more lines of questioning now, which is always good news. I think then we're probably done with everything else, aren't we, for now? We've probably got all we can use. Let's have a look at another look at, I guess, the evidence. Yeah, we've got photo of blood splatter pattern. So I don't think I can do anything else with for now. Yeah, there's nothing else there, is there? Head wound, body position. Pretty sure there's nothing else that I can do with this one either. Yeah, nothing I can do there. We've got the rap sheet, though. Rap sheet for Mark. Starker shows prior arrest record for assault and battery. Damn. Okay, so why don't we go then to Brass's office, and we should be able to get a proper warrant for this guy. Maybe his location as well. That would be handy.
We've tracked every hotel and resort in Vegas. No small task. But we've got them registered at the Romanov, which is also where their wedding and reception was scheduled. Mark Stock's here to identify his fiance's body. He says he's eager to help. So let's give him a chance.
Oh, he's at the thing. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, here he is. He's looking very shifty. Very shifty.
I know this is difficult, Mr. Stock. You have our condolences.
You don't have to pretend to feel anything. You didn't know Rachel. Who did this to her?
Well, that's what we're trying to find out, sir. Best we can tell, you were the last person to see her alive.
Oh.
True.
Then who was Mr. Stock?
Her killer, of course. Look, I was only with Rachel another maybe 15 minutes after Ackerman went off to mail a package or something. I had a previous engagement.
And what was that?
My bachelor party at Orgasma.
You mean the strip joint?
Yeah. You think a bachelor party's going down at a library or maybe a church basement?
Okay then. So. It's showtime. What is your relationship with Mr. Ackerman?
A guy I used to play ball with recommended him to me. Some favor. As far as I'm concerned, Ackerman's a pretentious sleazeball. His word's as good as the paper it isn't written on, if you get me. And this crap with him and this clown Milton. I don't remember when I was ever so frustrated.
Did you argue with your wife at the gallery?
Listen, I loved Rachel. I worshipped that woman. But she had a temper like a rabid monkey. And when Ackerman and Milton started jerking us around over that work, man, Rachel went off like a bomb. When that girl got mad, she'd get in your face and your eyeballs and teeth would melt.
Why were the art pieces so important to her?
She wanted her natural beauty preserved forever, displayed at the reception so her family and friends and the whole damn world could see her towering majesty.
Why did you leave her alone?
She insisted that damn artist would show up, and the owner was off on his errand. He left the keys with us in case he wasn't back by 6 so we could lock up for him.
He gave you the keys to the gallery?
Yeah, Rachel and me were supposed to lock up at 6. Ackerman headed out with his package. We had our little fling in back, and then, well, I had a bachelor party to go to.
What about the prior assault charges?
I was a cocky kid, college star who wound up in the minor leagues. I was too damn dumb to know I should just pay my dues like everybody else. And I made a lot of enemies, throwing my weight and my temper around. And I paid the price for it. That incident got me blacklisted from the league and ended any hope of a major league career. And it was my own damn fault, okay? And since then, hey, man, you're looking at a pacifist.
But maybe you had a relapse, snapped under all this wedding pressure.
After that bust, I started seeing a court-appointed shrink, and I am Mr. Chill now. Nothing gets to me, not even Rachel's temper. I look back on how I used to be, and man, I was not cool. I was a world-class ass. That's not me anymore. I loved Rach, and her family was going to set me up in a sporting goods shop that would have given me a whole new lease on life. You think I would have flushed that down the John like I did my baseball career over an argument about some damn artwork? No way, man. No way. I didn't kill her. I loved her. But there is one situation where I might lose it again. Might have, what'd you say? A relapse.
How's that?
When you catch this bastard, if I get my hands on him, no guarantees, man. No guarantees.
Damn. Maybe search your hotel room.
Of course. We're on the same team, guys. Find who did this. Find him.
Cool, we have a new location then. That's pretty good. We're going to talk to him some more, though. What do you mean by fling?
Oh, you know, just had our fun with some cheap champagne.
When did you leave and where did you go?
I was supposed to meet the guys downtown at 6 before we headed for Orgasma and the Bash, so hell, must have been, what, 5:15? And I had to put pedal to the metal to make it on time, even so.
Okay, is there anything else that we can ask
Can't
him?
tell you more than I know.
Okay, so that's probably it then. So that's actually a really good bit of information. And we've got another new location, which is always excellent for us to go and explore. So why don't we go then into the hotel room where he was, and let's have a look around and see what evidence we can pick up from this place. Maybe there's we're still missing the actual murder weapon as well, so we need to try and locate that. Maybe it's in the hotel room. Well, it's very dark.
It's a nice pad. Not what I expected, though. This girl spends thousands on artwork for the wedding, but she opts for the junior suite. People and their priorities.
You can barely see anything. Is there a light that I can turn on in this place? Don't want to talk to you.
Hey, do you need a hint?
I just want to turn the lights on. Look, the lights are literally there. Damn, you literally cannot see anything, can you? Investigate close.
A good idea to be thorough, but nothing's there.
Okay.
A good idea to be thorough, but nothing's there.
Okay.
Wow, the European honeymoon of a lifetime. Not anymore.
Nothing else there. Oh,
A good idea to be thorough, but nothing's there.
yeah, that's fine. Am I meant to be seeing? paid by for Visa. I want to turn the lights on. Why can I not turn on the lights? Literally cannot see anything. Ooh, toolkit. Take a photo, I guess.
You'll want a different tool for that.
Damn it. Oh, probably need the gloves then for large pieces of evidence then, right? Zip.
Brass can track down this number for us.
Excellent. This might be the only thing then that I can actually visibly see here because everything is just so damn dark. Apparently, I can't just turn on a light switch. Which is absolutely bizarre. Oh, another bit of evidence I only just spotted.
That artwork was definitely due the day of the murder.
Okay, cool. So we've got that as well. I don't know how I'm getting this evidence because I literally, on my screen at the moment, I cannot see anything. Yeah, look, there's literally nothing. I can't even make out what's there. Okay, so I think at this point then let's end the episode. We've got some good information. I think we've now got some extra bits of information that we can now go and track down again for the next episode. So until then, I'm going to end it right about here. Thanks to those of you who have watched this. If you like what you saw, make sure to hit the like button down below. And don't forget that you can, of course, subscribe for more content like this. And I will see you next time.